Good morning and welcome back. Here we are, Devin. It's time for a little bit of trending.
Woo, so what's trending, Michael?
So I'm glad you asked. An American in Lisbon could easily be the title of a new movie, much like An American in Paris, for those of you who know that movie / musical, won an Academy Award. But because it seems that Americans are very interested in moving to Portugal. A new survey ranks Portugal as the top country for Americans who are considering moving abroad. The findings are based on a survey of more than 100,000 people who considered leaving the United States in 2024. A 20-question assessment on the website Expatsy weighs preferences to determine which nation may suit the visitors the most. Portugal was the most recommended. Some of the other popular destinations include Spain, Italy, France, and Costa Rica. 61% of respondents said that their top reason for wanting to move abroad was for adventure, enrichment, or growth. More than half said that the U.S. was too conservative or too divided as well.
You know, I even threw that question at you. I'm like, why don't you move over there?
Devin Biggs, my goodness. I've lived abroad enough, and there are certain things that you miss when you are away from the Northwoods, but Portugal is definitely on the top of my list. Portugal and Germany, those are, they're great destinations. I've been to Portugal, and it is terrific. The food there is out of this world. The pricing, everything is so incredibly affordable. You get a 3-course meal I had, and Brazil has, the Brazilian steakhouses. Have you ever heard of that? Brazilian steakhouse?
I think I have.
It's a popular, place to eat around here in the States because they're known for their beef and their cattle and how well they prepare it. And, Brazil was part of the Portuguese Empire for many hundreds of years. And, Portugal is, so they're pretty good at making their beef. Well, you get a 3-course meal with beef in it for like $12, and you'd come with sangria, like a half pitcher of that, which was just terrific. So I think I'm not a huge beef guy myself, but I had beef for like 2 meals a day for like a week because it was just so good there. And
is their food spicy at all, or?
No, I would not categorize it as spicy. It was seasoned.
Seasoned, okay.
So it's well seasoned, I'd say, but I would not say spicy. I don't think that's probably
seasoned as your coffee mug.
Exactly, seasoned as a coffee mug. But it's just beautiful there. It's like perfect weather all year round, no bugs. I don't know how they manage it. And it's right on the ocean. It was like 70 degrees when I was there, and I think it was probably February. So it was a nice time to be there.
So it stays warm rather year round?
True, but it's on the ocean, so it keeps cool as well, during the summer. So it's got that like kind of San Francisco temperature vibe.
So rather consistent.
Yeah, pretty consistent. But you could go to the south towards like the border with Morocco, and they'd be very warm there. But either way, clearly many people enjoy it there. It's very affordable. It's beautiful. They got the hills and mountains and the good food. So if you're considering going abroad, Devin, I would highly recommend Portugal.
Sounds like a chill vibe.
It is. It is a very chill vibe. Plus, they got the Azores. But we got to move on. I get distracted here.
Shoot, sounds like a very chill vibe. Mm-hmm. I like that. But anyway, summer fun has begun, and for millions, that will include some thrills. I'm sure you got some thrills coming up. The National Amusement Park Historical Association released its 39th annual amusement park and attractions survey earlier this month, and for the 3rd consecutive year, Dollywood, goodness, and Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, was named the favorite theme park in 2024. Disneyland in California was ranked the runner-up. I know Jeff and Lily was recently at Six Flags Great America, and oh goodness,
down in Gurnee, Illinois.
Excuse me, Gurnee, Illinois, and they went on that new ride that was oh goodness, that had them screaming, especially Lily. Oh gosh, Lily had me laughing, screaming, and her facial expressions. Oh gosh, I'm still laughing at that. I know Jeff was rather hilarious too, but something about Lily, and she just looks so terrified and screaming.
It is always a great time to get out there on some roller coasters, and the Wrath of Ramshasha. I mean, it was quite the epic adventure, which I believe opens up at the end of this month. for people who are going to Six Flags.
Hasn't officially opened yet. That was just for press stuff and everything. Now, if you were given the chance to ride it, would you?
Oh yeah, I like roller coasters. It's just, if I'm in the area, I wouldn't mind popping in. I live next to, Europa Park, which was the second largest theme park in Europe for a while, which was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, my dad went on the Six Flags near St. Louis. I can't remember the exact location. My dad went on Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
My dad had instant regrets. We'll just say that.
There you go. We got one more story for you here. A new study has found that megalodons, those giant prehistoric sharks, may have devoured both large and small prey alike. Previously, it was believed that the prehistoric predator only hunted large marine animals like whales to reach its required 100,000 calories per day. But after analyzing minerals in fossilized teeth, scientists say that the giant shark may have also hunted whatever was available in local waters. The study also showed that there were regional differences in the giant shark's feeding habits. The study was published on Monday in the journal Earth and Planetary Science Letters. Well, there you go, Devin. More things to be concerned about when you're swimming around in the ocean.
Oh, yeah. Well, sharks have gotten close to the coastlines lately, which I know has some people concerned.
Hopefully no megalodons, but we'll have more stories and weather for you right after this commercial break.